APC's new chairman resumes. Stakeholders charge him to strengthen the party. PDP and other opposition political parties strategize ahead of Ekiti and Osun governorship election. More presidential hopefuls emerge from different political platforms, display credentials to Nigerians. Also on political update today, civil society organizations give pointers on successful elections. We have this and more stories on the show. I am Fisayo Ogunfui. Welcome. Nigeria and the Republic of Niger have resolved to collaborate more effectively in the new onslaught against insecurity, undermining the efforts at achieving peace and stability in the sub-region. This was when President Buhari had a high-level engagement with his Nigerian counterpart, President Mohamed Bazoum.
30th March 2022 is another day of history in the life of the All Progressives Congress. It is the day when the newly elected national chairman, former governor of Nasarawa State, Abdullahi Adamu, officially takes over the mantle of leadership. In his inaugural speech, he emphasized the need for loyalty from party members, particularly his colleagues, members of the National Working Committee.
I promise you, the spirit of collective leadership, teamwork, I cannot deliver alone. If you bring any division tendencies, we will deal with it. And this party is bigger than any single member. So that's the spirit with which I take the leadership of this party.
This marks the end of the 21-month rule of the 13-member caretaker and extraordinary convention planning committee under the leadership of Governor Maimala Buni of Yobe State. Both the former and the new leader have acknowledged the efforts by stakeholders, particularly leader of the party, President Muhammadu Buhari, for keeping APC as a united family and ensuring a peaceful leadership transition.
Coming at a point when this party will soon start its nomination process. It is all about human management. The ability to manage the situation is what will keep this party together.
Our main point of call is how we handle the election as a party. So, how we win the election in 2023.
The new national chairman commiserated with victims and families of a passenger train attacked by terrorists along Kaduna-Abuja corridor and solicited enhanced collaboration amongst the citizens in the fight against terrorism.
At the moment, the attention is on terrorists. I think we better look beyond the terrorists. Something is amiss somewhere.
That was the new chairman of the APC, former governor of Nasarawa State, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, speaking there after assuming office. We'll bring you the story with the president and the president of Niger Republic later on in the course of the program. Moving on now, the chairman of the People's Democratic Party Zoning Committee and Benue State Governor Samuel Otom says the committee will come out with an acceptable position for all.
Meeting of the PDP Zoning Committee, according to Governor Samuel Otom, has been peaceful without any tension. Although yet to be concluded, the meeting adjourned till Tuesday next week to continue deliberations. Governor Otom explains that at the end of it all, the committee will deliver results that everybody will accept and the party will go ahead as one big family to win the 2023 elections. Meanwhile, the Taraba State Governor, Darius Ishaku, has thrown his weight behind the consensus presidential candidate ahead of the People's Democratic Party primary slated for May 28. The governor made the pledge while playing host to the trio of Dr. Bukola Saraki, Governor Aminu Waziri Tambuwal and Bala Mohammed of Sokoto and Bauchi states, who are contesting the presidential ticket on the platform of the PDP.
We only have to produce one person. Let us all together hold our hands together and agree that this person should be our leader. And then we'll all fall in line.
Talking about PDP presidential hopefuls, one of them is here joining us now. Is one of the presidential hopefuls of the PDP, Dr. Nwachukwu Anakwenze. Thank you very much for joining us. We've been hearing this name for a few weeks now. Just yesterday, you paid the 41 million for them, for the PDP. The PDP is asking for, expression of interest and all that. But give us a little background. Let's get to know you more, first of all, in terms of your antecedents and in terms of, your credentials getting to this point.
Thank you very much. I'm Dr. Nwachukwu Anakwenzi. I'm a medical doctor from America, a Nigerian medical doctor from America. I left here at the age of 19 went to America to get education, and I was very successful. And then I got my PhD in medicine. I also have masters in business administration. I have masters in public health. So the Americans trained me very well. I can run any business. I can run a refinery, oil, motor company business. And I'm a medical doctor. I know about healthcare, how to deliver first-class healthcare like I would like to be in Nigeria. I've been the leader of Nigerian groups. As soon as I left medical school, I started going to Nigerian meetings. I've been chairman of Organization of Nigerian Unity, chairman of Nigerian World Affairs Council. I'm the head of all the Igbos in diaspora and head of Anambra State Association. I've been doing work for Nigerian people for free for more than 35 years. I like to serve. I like to lift the regular people up.
All right, let's, you've given us quite, an impressive resume. At the moment, before you came to Nigeria, to pursue this ambition, at what point, what were you doing exactly before eventually, coming back home?
I'm a medical doctor of large medical group. I'm the chairman, CEO of Global Care Medical Group, 4,000 medical doctors, 20 hospitals, 500 clinic, primary care sites. We provide healthcare for the whole California, like we can provide healthcare for half of Nigeria. 4,000 medical doctors, every specialty, eyes, nose, throat, prostate, having baby doctor. That's what I do since 1993. I've been running this group, and it's mostly white people, and then Chinese, Indians, Latinos. I'm able to work with everybody and deliver first-class care.
All right, since you've come in now, have you been, networking, especially for Nigerians to begin to know exactly what you are, about, and especially as the race for 2023 begins to gather momentum?
Yes, I've started in the East, and I talked to my people in the village. Then I went to Enugu. This whole week, we've been to Castina. We've been to Kano and Kaduna. We've met with all the people, and they're all enthusiastic about working with us because of the programs I have. And then I want to say that the reason I came is all the Igbos in diaspora and Nigerians, particularly the Yorubas, they all contributed and said I need to go because they want to have quality person running the country. It's more than 10,000 medical professionals. If I get in, they will come back. They're tired of being there. They want to come back to serve Nigeria.
All right, looking at the voting blocks, which ones have tickled your fancy in terms of the immediate impact, youths, women, in terms of your program?
My main agenda is to help the youth and then women. My main is to help the youth because that's where our strength will come from. Right now, what you have is government that just cut, chop, share. And you people have been abandoned and neglected seriously. And we're going to, we will have doom unless we take care of the young people. So I have very serious agenda for the youth about educating them. And the ones that want to go to PhD, I'll send them. And the ones that want to do handwork, I will have skill acquisition center everywhere for free, where they will learn to do plumbing, solar, electrical, painting. Everybody doesn't have to be a doctor like me. I will pay for it with Nigerian money. I will cut out 30% of the budget to sponsor youth. And when they come out, if they don't have money to purchase the equipment they need to start their shop, I will give them loan, like in America. What I'm trying to do is what we are doing in America. I will give the young people loan to buy the equipment. They will start paying after 2 years.
All right, let's give it a pause so that we can take a few stories. Former Kano State Governor Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso has emerged as the national leader of the new Nigeria People's Party.
The National Convention of the New Nigeria People's Party held the day after former Kano State Governor Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso resigned from the PDP and joined the new party. The National Convention produced a 39-man new National Executive Committee of the party, with Kwankwaso's loyalists clinching top positions. Emerging as the national chairman of the NNPP is Professor Rufai Alkali, a political scientist, former presidential political advisor, and former national publicity secretary of the People's Democratic Party.
What we have to do is to go back to our own states, our local governments and what? And ensure not only we register ourselves and our families, but we have to tell each and every Nigerian to register to NNPP.
At another national convention, Ambassador Isaac Ude has emerged national chairman of the National Rescue Movement, founder and immediate past national chairman of the party, and now chairman board of trustees. Senator Saidu Dansadao said the party is on its way to winning more elective seats in future elections.
Dr. Nwachukwu Anakwenze is still with us, but we'll take our second conversation, after which we'll return to him. Member representing Ikwano Umahia, North Umahia South Federal Constituency of Abia State says APC will be stronger after the conclusion of the party's national convention. Honorable Nuigbo also enumerated his interventions in his constituency. He joined us earlier for a chat.
Absolutely. It seemed like there was going to be an Armageddon. But to the glory of God, everything happened peacefully, successfully, and productively. So we're stronger and repositioned to deliver.
And after that, process, have there been, talks and all that? Because now you'll be expecting the ESCOs to hit the ground running.
They have actually hit the ground running. They've started, and they are holding consultations and trying to sort out maybe some, in some states where there were difficulties and all that. So they're already working, and I have no doubt whatsoever that in less than maybe a week or two, we'll start with the sell-off forms and conclude that rapidly to get into primary exercise.
Let's come to you as, a representative of your people. 1 year to the end of to the expiration of this term and this tenure. What will be some of the things that you would like to beat your chest on, and perhaps in terms of your contract with your constituents?
Well, thank you very much. I recall that on a number of occasions when I came here and was interviewed, I talked about running on the acronym of EAR. That's as far back as 2014. EAR stands for Effectiveness, Accessibility, and Responsiveness. And I said so then, and it still stands true till today, which is that I'll deliver on key issues. Apart from legislation, which is the primary function of a legislator, then there are other things as a developing nation in terms of projects and, things that you are bringing to help the well-being of your people. So I've been able to do a whole lot. And of course, I know we don't have enough time, but I can go through a lot of things that I've been able to facilitate in terms of project.
Right.
Okay. Well, starting from the first time I was elected, I was able to facilitate major erosion control areas. You are probably aware that in the southeast, gully erosion is a major menace, which is coming out of climate change. And these erosion problems are affecting farmers and ordinary people, even travelers, because in areas where it cuts roads into two, you have to intervene. You have to look for a way to ensure that people are still able either to go to their farms or still pass through the road. So I was able to facilitate two major erosion control works. One in Amankwe-Zeleke in Omaya South, and then another one in Ikuano. All these are within my federal constituency. And of course, I know that there are well over 43 active erosion sites in my federal constituency as we speak. In my village alone, there are 6. So I was able to do all those. And I still have done engineering and survey works on so many other ones, believing and hoping that the Ecological Fund and the federal government will intervene. In fact, there was one I moved 2 motions on, and that one involves
pipeline where erosion is cutting in, and then there's the danger of fire, starting from there. I do hope that the federal government will truly intervene and get this thing sorted out. So apart from those ones, I was able to facilitate so many things in terms of electricity, blocks of classrooms, skills acquisition, and of course, recently, we did things on empowerment, on poultry, galvanized cages, and that one turned out to be perhaps the most successful because the recipients have been calling and talking of how that has helped them to move away from the unemployment, field, because they're making money now without necessarily going to anywhere. They sell their eggs and also sell, the chicken.
All right, Honorable Sam Onuigbo there from Ikwana, Umaya South Federal Constituency of Abia State. We still have Dr. Anna Kwenze, presidential hopeful, presidential aspirant on the platform of the People's Democratic Party, here with us. Now we're going to say a few words about even the women constituency before we go into our next question. So let me allow you.
Women are our mothers, our sisters, and our daughters. We are going to treat them properly, just like we treat men. They can get jobs based on credentials and qualification and experience. It's not going to be like, I have to sleep with you so to get a job. It would not happen. Under my administration, it's just going to be on your qualification, regardless of tribe or religion. There will be nothing like that. It will be your ability to deliver. And there will be no abusive relationships.
Well, let's go quickly to, your primary constituency, which is the Southeast. Have you been able to begin to galvanize momentum behind this vision? Of course, you have, according to what you've told us earlier in the program, you were sponsored by Nigerians in diaspora to come and be a part of this process to throw your hat in the ring based on your credentials. But in the Southeast, have you been able to begin to, galvanize interest, in this vision?
Yeah, I have the full support of our people. I've been serving them for 35 years. I'm the one that represents Ohanes and Igbo in the whole diaspora. I come for meeting. Anytime they have meeting, I fly in to have meeting. They all know me. I have their support. They are the one that encouraged me to come. Because at a certain point, a lot of Nigerians and them are saying there's no quality Igbo person coming out. Where is the Igbo? In February 4th, the Ifedifre came in Oka and Middle Belt Volume, South people, they're all there. And they're saying, Igbo people come out. Where is the Igbo people? Where's the quality people? That's why they told me to go. From diaspora to go and fill in that spot. So I have the support of all our people. I've been serving them for 35 years. I'm part and parcel, just like if you're part of Afenifre for many, many years. So I have the support of my people. And I have a lot of support. I went to Kanu, they like my program. Katsina, they like my program. And a lot of the Hausa people are joining our group, and we're going to Yoruba land this week. We're going to go to Yoruba land starting from Tuesday. We're going to tour the whole of that place.
All right, and how has it been in terms of responses? Are you encouraged?
Excellent. Everybody like my program. After we talk, you will like my program. I have an aggressive program for work, education, agriculture, medicine. I have aggressive program. When you get to asking me, when I finish, you will clap for me.
Doctor, this is, we are talking March, now April. We're still going a whole lot for, are you in terms of stamina ready for the entire rigor of this program?
Yes, I'm ready. I've been working all my life. I've been traveling all my life. I go all over the world, Russia, Spain, South Africa, to represent my people.
So you're ready to go the full hog. We'll come for the final, your final statements to Nigerians before we go on the show. But let's take this one. The Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room has urged the Nigerian electoral umpire, INEC, to work towards improving its logistics arrangements and early commencement of polls in the upcoming elections.
If you have a report for a particular polling unit,
this is a strategy meeting on the forthcoming Ekiti and Osun State governorship elections. It is at the instance of the Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room. Stakeholders also reviewed the recent FCT area elections, where it described the exercise as generally peaceful across the 6 area councils.
That was a very, very serious election because it's about the people, the citizens of Nigeria,
that are living within the FCT.
Ahead of the Ekiti and Osun States governorship election, Situation Room noted that issues surrounding votes buying and selling are still of greater concern.
And we thought that this is a good way to start by bringing colleagues from Ekiti and also Osun States so that we can prepare ourselves, we can look at how to engage, what kind of advocacy strategies, also catch up with them about what's on ground, what's going on in Ekiti, what's going on in Osun.
Situation Room enjoined participants to ensure that the electorate are adequately sensitized towards better understanding of their civic responsibility.
All right, that is about it on Political Update today. But before we go, our main guest, Dr. Nwachukwu Nakwenze, is still here, and he has picked his form on the People's Democratic Party National Secretariat yesterday. Talk to Nigerians finally before we close shop today.
I'm here for our people. We want true democracy and freedom for all Nigerians. We want fair play for all Nigerians. We do not promote religious or ideological-based politics. We are here to carry all Nigerians along. If I have power, it wouldn't matter whether you're Muslim or Christian. Once you're qualified, you will be part of our team. We want a government that's free and fair to everybody, regardless of your race or your tribe or wherever you come from. I will carry everybody along. There will be no discrimination. There will be no nepotism. I will work with everybody in Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Dr. Okechukwu Nakwenze on Political Update, and thank you for being a part of the program. You know how we do it. Play your politics for the greater good of mankind, and we're in the season now. Keep it locked on the Nigerian Television Authority, where we give you the very best of news, reviews, previews, and interviews. Bye-bye now.